Good morning. So today was supposed to be a really productive spring kind of reset day in my life, but instead of being really nice and sunny out like it's been for the past week, it's raining. I went to go check the mail because I had packages and it's literally drizzling outside, but that's California for you. Anyone who lives here knows that the weather is literally bipolar. I go to school at UCSB, which is in Santa Barbara. We just had spring break and I have a ton of stuff to do to prepare for the upcoming spring quarter, which starts tomorrow. I'm actually from Santa Barbara, so I'm at my house right now. I do live in an apartment in Isla Vista, which is like the college town, but my whole family's gone, so I just came home to like do my laundry and reset here because it's so much easier. But I have a lot to do today. I cleaned up the kitchen, did some dishes. I started my first load of laundry. I have to go grab my sheets and do that too. I have to run to Target to get some stuff that I ran out of. I have to meal prep because I'm a student athlete, so it's really helpful to like do some food prep. Otherwise, I don't really eat like full good meals. But yeah, I'm gonna start off now. I am starving and I really wanted to make green juice, which I know is like kind of cliche, but I wanted to have a really productive, healthy morning routine. And I do not have a juicer at my apartment, so I'm gonna take advantage of the one my mom has here and make a little celery juice. I usually do celery, cucumber, and green apple to add in some sweetness, but I don't have anything, and now that it's raining, I really don't want to go out. So I think I'm just gonna do plain celery and lemon because we have a ton of lemons growing on our tree outside, which I will show you. Okay, here's my ingredients for the juice. I have the celery. I actually found these Persian cucumbers, which I like better than regular ones anyways. And then I picked a fresh lemon from the tree. Okay, now I'm just gonna juice all of these. Actually, I'm gonna slice the lemon and just squeeze that in after, but yeah. I just like to cut up my lemons and then squeeze them in on the top for like an extra flavor. Let's do a little taste test of the juice I just made. Honestly, sometimes obviously these can taste really bad depending on the stock of celery you get, but I'm hoping this is a good one. Oh, that's perfect. I love when it's like watery. Also, tip if you're new to making green juice, use like a really big cucumber or something with a lot of water in it, because then even if the celery is bitter, it kind of just cuts the bitterness and honestly just makes it taste like a kind of cucumbery water. Also, adding in like pineapple and green apple if you really don't like the taste makes it taste really good. And for me personally, I don't mind the taste, so I just like to do lemon because it adds in no fruit juice and is really tart, which I enjoy. Okay, I'm just gonna chug this, then I have to switch my laundry, and I think I'm gonna get started on making some food, and after that I'm probably gonna meal prep and go to the store. I've been going on Pinterest more lately and I was looking for breakfast ideas. I think I'm gonna make this cottage cheese avocado toast because I just love avocado toast and I'm in the mood for that, and I have all the ingredients, so yeah, let's make it. I'm gonna take one slice to start and just toast this. Okay, now I'm gonna add on some red pepper flakes. Okay, here's my finished breakfast. I added some berries on the side. She is so gorgeous, but if you haven't tried cottage cheese, honestly, it's really good. I know the texture puts people off, but you can find so many recipes where you like blend it and it tastes so good with avocado toast. Okay, I really don't want to do this right now. I'm wearing this huge hoodie because it is freezing outside, but I'm gonna go walk on the treadmill at the gym a little because I need to move and there's really no option because it is raining outside. Okay, I just got back from just walking for like 25 minutes while I was on the phone, and I really want like a little pick-me-up caffeine drink because I usually have a matcha in the morning, but I didn't because I made the green juice. I'm gonna show you guys my favorite matcha recipe. It's so good. Okay, so here's the lineup for everything you need to make this matcha. I have a matcha whisk. You can use a frother if you don't have one. And then a good quality matcha. I get Mizuba from a coffee shop nearby, and this is like a special, more nutty blend of matcha. Okay, I've learned to be really careful with the milks I buy over time because so many nut milks have really bad ingredients, but this just has water and cashews. I also just buy an oat milk that's just oats and water. My stomach can't really handle normal milk, so that's what I do, and then honey for sweetener. Okay, I take like a pretty big spoonful of this matcha, like a heaping small spoon. Then I pour some clean water onto the whisk, and only a little bit of water initially so that it's more of like a pasty mixture. Okay, then just like a little dash of honey for sweetness. And then once I add in more honey, I'll add in a little more water and whisk it. And then I'm going to show you guys the trick for how I get that perfect green matcha color every time. I just started doing this and it works so good. So once I have this like frothy, like pretty thick mixture, oh, it's so pretty. So then I take my milk and I pour it into the bowl instead of like putting milk and ice in a cup and then pouring this in, because then you can't really see the ratio, like if it's going to be too much or too little. It's not like anything groundbreaking, but I pour the milk into the bowl little by little, and then I whisk it in here all together before I pour it in my cup to make sure I don't add too much milk, and it's like the perfect green frothy matcha color. And this is my final matcha. So pretty. I just made a tiny cup, and guys, this cashew milk honey combination is so good. If you're a matcha lover, you have to try it. Okay, I just sat on the sofa and was watching a show and having a snack. I was kind of just waiting for the rain to clear up, but now I'm gonna take these groceries over to my apartment just so they're there and I don't have to carry everything over at once. And then I'm also gonna grab my sheets to wash them and bring them back to my apartment again, because at my apartment you have to pay for the laundry, which is kind of annoying because rent is already so expensive. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I just had to get like 2 things at Target, and I wanted to try this Maybelline New York Superstay ink lip stain. It's not like one of those peel off lip stains. I saw this girl using it because it's like a long stay kind of lip tint, and she was using it as like a lip liner, and they were out of the shade that she used, of course, but I'm gonna try this one and see how it is. After Target, I went and started on my laundry, and then after that, I just basically meal prepped for like an hour before I ate. So I'm gonna insert the TikTok I made of the meal prep right here, and yeah, that was it. I love to food prep over meal prepping because I don't like to eat the same exact meal for every meal every day of the week. So what I usually do is make one main meal that I can eat 2 or 3 times, a protein that I can eat with different meals, and then snack or a dessert. So I started off with these burger bowls. I use a base of sweet potato. You can also use rice or normal potatoes. Then I put on ground beef with some cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles. You can add whatever you want, and they're super customizable and really good. So I just put all the ingredients together in a container, and these store really well and taste so good. All you have to do is heat them up. I got started on my protein for the week, which is tuna salad. Oh, I used to hate tuna, but I've been really loving this recently because it's super versatile and high protein. I add in some mayo, mustard, capers, salt, pepper, my tuna, which I make sure to get the tuna in olive oil. It just tastes a lot better. And then I add in a squeeze of lemon as well. I also add in some celery for a crunch, and this is super customizable, so you can add in things you like or take out things you don't like. It stores really well too, and I like to eat it on top of sourdough bread, on top of sweet potato toast, or with lettuce for an easy high protein meal or snack. Then finally, I got started on these apples. I cut up my apples into small pieces, and then I cooked them with some coconut oil, honey, and cinnamon. You can use any sweetener you want, and this is just perfect for an easy snack. I like to eat it on top of yogurt for a high protein snack or dessert even. And I just put everything in a pot and kind of just let it cook down, stirring occasionally, and that was everything I prepped this week. Okay, I'm starving because I've been meal prepping for the last hour, but I wanted to show you guys what I made. These are burger bowls, which have sweet potato in the base, ground beef with cheese on top, lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles. So good, highly recommend, high protein. Then I made tuna salad, which I've been obsessed with recently, to put on sourdough. It's so easy, high protein, and good. And then stewed apples. I made these with cinnamon, honey, coconut oil, and just stewed them down, cut them up into tiny pieces. It's so good on like Greek yogurt with a little like granola or something for a sweet treat or a snack or even a breakfast. So yeah, that's what I made.